Imagine you are locked in a room with P. Diddy, Satan's greatest soldier, and right as you're about to get cream. Oh, hello? Oh, shit. Sorry about that. That was a wrong script. Shit. I recently learned that a lot of people think Angstrom Levy is straight up retarded. And the truth is, yes, he did something stupid by removing the helmet during the transfer thingy despite the many warnings from the Muller twins. But fans are calling him stupid for something entirely different. People think he is blaming Mark for no reason, making the claim that he has no motivation for hating Mark other than wrongfully blaming him. If you're an Invincible comic reader saying this, I would have no reason to smack you in the head unlike the animation watchers. But y'all niggas closing your eyes while watching the show. Angstrom is misunderstood, and this is not on some deep philosophical shit. So today, let me tell you why the claim that he is wrongfully blaming Mark is false, especially from his point of view. I know you have to go and stroke your Johnson later, so I'm not going to waste your time. I won't be giving you an origin story here, but I need to give you context, so please just hear me out. As we all know, in almost every single universe, Mark is evil. In fact, it was confirmed that a ton of Mark Graysons are evil. Even at the very start of season 2, we see alternate Marks just straight up murk niggas, right? And in all these universes, there was someone at the center of it all, Angstrom Levy. A lot of these Angstroms suffered deep personal losses at the hands of these alternate Marks. Now, would you not say it is rational that after they all became one, conflicting memories of these alternate Marks could cloud Levy's cognitive ability for discernment while simultaneously making him go insane? The only answer I expect you to say is yes, Lord Commander. Your wisdom on this matter is profound.
Well, maybe you're right, but why does he have to kill innocent people to get to Mark?
Dude, this nigga got force-fed every single traumatic memory of every single version of himself that was brutalized by every single evil Mark across the multiverse. Think about how that shit would overload your brain and completely rewrite everything that makes you sane if you were in his shoes. You know what, let me do you one better. Think of it this way. Imagine waking up tied to a chair in a dark room and the man steps forward, smirking with a remote in his hand. He clicks play. Suddenly, a wall of screens light up and you are forced to watch every single version of yourself across infinite realities live out the same twisted tragedy. Your partner, the love of your life, is betraying you over and over. Different places, different versions of them, but it's always the same outcome. And the worst part is you suspect one of these universes is yours, but you don't know which is because a lot of them are exactly like your reality. And just when you think it's over, when you're gasping for breath, desperate for a moment of sanity, the door creaks open and then the man who orchestrated it all, the same man who has been cocking you this entire time, walks in. You see him standing there. Johnny Sins taps you on the back with a grin and says, hey man, it wasn't me. You're telling me at that moment in time your sanity won't instantly shatter. Come on. Now, this is not justifying the hate he has for Mark. This is not justifying the amount of people he has killed. I am saying that he has gone insane. He is no longer a sane person. As such, we should not be expecting him to make rational decisions. He's supposed to make devastating, irrational, illogical decisions. He is no longer capable of thinking like a normal person. That's why instead of killing these alternate Marks, he would instead use them to kill innocent people to get to Mark, which makes no sense unless you are insane. I mean, would you be surprised to walk into a Walmart and then the well-known local crackhead is shoving a limited edition PS5 into their glory hole because they think it is a cure for flu? You wouldn't be surprised. In fact, that would be a regular Tuesday for you. But anyways, I am glad the show at least made Levy go insane before he started attacking Mark and everything. The show even goes out of his way to show these conflicting memories a few times, so you will know that this nigga is not just baselessly murking people, because in the comics it was just completely different. And in fact, to tell you how bad it was in the comics, dude gets his powers, immediately botches the transfer, and then spends the rest of his life getting his ass beat by Mark like a fucking training dummy. Seriously, in the comics, Levy does not feel real at all, in my opinion, because that's no real motivation to hate Mark. Criticism applies to him in the comics completely. I absolutely hated his ass in the comics, but in the show they actually let Levy cook. Instead of turning him into a punching bag, they build up his motivations and they make him more of a broken man rather than, you know, a straight up retard, even though that's still what he is if I'm being honest. So at the end of the day, Levy isn't wrongfully blaming Mark. It's way more messed up than that. And if you want a video that is breaking down the complexities of Invincible characters, look no further than this video. Actually, it's just Mark I broke down here, but if you want me to break down more Invincible characters, because this show is peak. Every single character has so much depth to them. It's not so easy to find shows like this in today's society. So if you want more videos like this, let me know down in the comments, but make sure you check this video out and I'll see you later.